Here we are. Hello, good evening. How are you? We are getting ready for a little bit of fun tonight. Just a stream kind of where we can play around a little bit, goof off a bit. I kind of like doing these near the end of the week now. Tools in front of me today, I've got very few, if you can see. So I've just got two of my dot art tools. I've got the 6.5 7 and the 1.5 2. Those are the only two that I think I will need tonight. I've got a couple of brushes, some real small ones here. I've got a flat brush, a round one, and then a fine detail. A little bit of water. I am missing a pencil. Okay, mechanical pencil. I've got some stuff drawn out, but not everything. So let's get out the bugs. All right. I'm pretty confident that putting these here like this, no one's going to understand what they are. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. Let me see if anyone can guess. Let me get a drink here real quick. All right, colors. White, black, I've got green and red. Seems like Christmas, doesn't it? Definitely not. Let me start with the white. White's gonna be most important. Alright, and I'm gonna add a little bit of, it's gonna pop real loud, always does, just a tad bit of the fluid medium into that white. Let me grab another one of my dot art tools just to quickly stir. I just want to make sure that this white is nice and fluid. I don't want any lumps or anything in it. That looks good. Okay. Oh, I did forget my rag. That's not nice. That's all right. I've got a paper towel here. I think we'll be okay. I'll live one night without it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put my tools a little bit out of the way over here. And let's probably go with the round brush to start with. All right. Probably want to be holding this. No, maybe not. It's going to be a little awkward anyways, so. Just going to fill in this little shape that I got going on here. I wanted to do this little white section first, just to kind of get it out of the way, because I can always paint over it, and that's not a problem. But when I start adding the other colors, it's gonna suck if it's not big enough. And I have to do it the other way around. This white is not going to go over the other colors very well. I'm going to start out with this little section here. I've got pinkies out everywhere. All right. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. This one's a little jagged around the edge, but we can clean that up. Okay. There we are. Let's get our second color in, and then we're going to do the faces. Just getting my brush wiped off there real quick. Next, we're going to go for green. Ugh, I haven't really used this green. This is the New Leaf. This is one of those 2024 colors. I went ahead and bought the pack instead of buying them individually, so. All right, so let's get the green in, and that's just going to be this little section here. Let me see. Yeah. And again, I'm just doing this section because, again, it's going to be easier to paint over this when I add the other colors, the red and the black. I might need to hold this up. Goodness, I'm gonna have to get me a little magnifying glass one of these days. Holy cow. Not used to working on the small stuff. Doing another tea light. Okay. I'm sure these don't make sense yet, so they will. I think I drew on this a dozen times and erased it before I finally settled on what I wanted to do, so there's actually some other random pencil marks on here that aren't going to mean anything too. They're kind of light, so I don't even know if you can see all of them except the darker ones that I had put in, but okay. Got our little green pasture here. Since these are a few little offcuts, they do have some rough edges on some of them. Try to kind of paint over those, but it's not going to worry too much. Because I'm working with smaller stuff, sorry, I have a tendency to want to pull it towards me so I can see it. I'm going to finish this one and then I'll adjust the camera a little bit more towards me, so in case I do that again. But can actually still see. Okay. Okay. It's a little better, huh? I'll try to keep it in the middle though. Someone just yell at me if I don't. There. Okay. Try to get a little faster, but I mean, that'll come as I get more comfortable tonight. Just so not used to working on the small stuff and gotta get used to it again. Okay. There. Get the edges. All of these little bugs, their butts are black. That's the first thing I do is I get them sanded down and then I'll paint their little backs. It's one of those activities I can do sitting with the family, watching some TV after dinner, something like that. That's kind of the time when I have all my bugs laid out and I'm painting their backs or I'm sealing, things like that. Stuff that maybe not everybody wants to see on camera. I don't know. That's my assumption anyways, that people don't want to see the super repetitive stuff. Let's get their little faces on now that I've got that part done, because I want to get the first layer of eyes done pretty quickly, just to make sure that that has a chance to dry. I have a little stray bristle on my brush that is driving me crazy because it's pointing straight out. Okay, all right, let me get away from that. I'm picking them up ready to paint, and I don't even have the black on my palette. I usually have everything laid out ahead of time, and I didn't do that with my paint tonight. Okay. Let's go with this one here. It's a little bit drier. All right, I want to make sure that I'm getting these edges too. They're a little rough. Usually they're not so rough. These ones overfilled a little bit, and so I have all these little funky edges. Okay. All right, there's one. Probably want to come back in and get these edges a little better with the green and such when I finish. Okay. So their eyes, so their first layer, I always say their eyes because they don't look like eyes yet. It's going to be the first layer of their eyeballs are going to get put on after. Let's get their little faces on. Okay. Whoops, let's make sure not to put their face on the wrong side of the bug here. Okay, those should be pretty well dry. Start with the oldest just in case. Let's get some eyeballs in here. Okay. Without my rag, it seems kind of weird wiping my tools off. Okay, at least get them clean. There. Okay, so there's that part. How do I want to do this? I have another little white part here. So let's do that. Okay. So far, so good. And turn all of these little ladies upside down. Whoa, hey. You got a lot of a little round bottom there. Ooh, I can talk at all. All right. One. Two. Yeah, that looks like a little mushroom there. Okay, let's see. My line rubbed off somewhere here, so we'll improvise a line. Okay. Should probably just line these up, huh? Yep. That'll work for the moment anyways. Oh my goodness, you. I obviously didn't flatten out the rounded bottom on this bug. So she's sliding all over the place. Okay. Hold still. I don't want to touch the eyes because the eyes aren't dry yet. Okay. Get this wiped up. I need my bigger brush, and we're going to get some of the main color on here. Could have actually kept even a larger brush out, but didn't think to. Cherry red. All right, let's see if I can do this without painting over the white here. It's definitely why I did lines beforehand. I hate this part. Try to get right up to that line. There. Okay. Got that side. This is the only part that absolutely is gonna drive me crazy tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just that itty bitty tiny detail trying to get around the top of there. Phew. Just gonna quickly run over the main body of this with some more red. Make sure the color actually looks even-ish. Phew. All right. Whoops. I'll toss you out. All right. So let's get the corners in first here. Once I get the outline, then I'll be fine. Nothing on there. So far, so good. All right, it's a little slow going with the insides, but the rest, it's okay. Yeah. Ah. Okay. My hand kind of slipped there, but So I've got one more to go, and then we're going to get the second eyes on, and then we're going to get the spots up here in the red. We'll actually get it looking like something. These bugs will not have antennas. They'll just have some pretty eyelashes. I had drawn this one really large. I'm not sure why, but I did. And I probably did it on purpose. So let's just stay with that. Start on this side first. Before I forget, at least on this one, I'm gonna do the sides. All right. I'll have to clean that up just a little bit, I think, but we'll do that in a minute. Now that we've got that on, okay, let's do the second layer of eyes. Oh, you know what? I need my 6. Okay. They're coming together, right? Slowly. They actually look like bugs. Okay. And then put that into the white. And we'll get some dots. Let's see if I can clean up that one on the left, maybe two. Let's see. I need a couple of dots sort of in random sizes. So let's do about a 5.5. Let's do 2. Can probably do 2 on each one. Kind of get that random-ish. Ah, why'd I stick my finger in her eye? Dang it, look at that. Okay, let's fix her up. Okay. I'm just gonna take this off. There we go. Okay. And that's why we wait until that lower level is dry. Can take that all off, I guess. It will be easier when I reapply it. I won't have to worry about a bump. Okay, get most of that off. And that's all going to be underneath. Okay. And then let me wipe my hands off here real quick to make sure I'm not spreading anything. And then let's see if I can't. That black smear might have dried too quick, in which case I'll just wipe over it with some red. Yeah, mostly it did. Okay. Not that big of a deal, honest. Okay. Okay, and I'll come back and touch that up once that's dry. Let's get your eye back on. Okay, I'm going to sit you to the side. Make sure we don't bump into you again. Now, where were we? Okay. So now you've got your dots there. They're not going to be ready for the final dot on their eyes, but let's make sure that I can get them some eyelashes. Let's see if I've got a steady hand enough tonight, actually. Always trying to find a good way to do this one because I'm right-handed. And the ones on the left always look messed up. Like, I feel bad. I mean, these girls' mascara is atrocious some days. Okay, we're getting better. It's slowly getting better. I mean, it's getting better. Come here, little bug. All right. The painted parts dry faster than the dots, so. Decent. Okay, decent. All right. This is not, however. Let's see if I can fix the white part. And let's bring you over. I have no idea what I did on this one. Let's see. Ugh, get off of there. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm just getting my paintbrushes rinsed off real quick. I'm gonna get the other dots on, and then these ladies need to dry for a little bit before I do the markings of the underside of the mushroom, so that it actually looks like a mushroom instead of, I'm not sure what that looks like right now. So, all right. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Now, I have some more bugs to paint. I have 6. Let's do 3. All right. I will be right back. Anyone that is stopping by, I will be right back. I am going to go grab another paper towel. I'm going to go get my cloth here just to make sure I'm all cleaned up. And then I've got a couple more to start on. I'll be right back. Okay, that was quick, right? Okay, oops. Okay, so now I have some cats planned for the other ones. We can, there, getting my stuff all set. So what I want to do is first, these are going to be white cats, calico cats. That's how I envisioned them in my brain anyways. We'll see what they actually turn to look like. Gonna get my larger, slightly larger brush here. And so first things first, I want to get these painted, the background white. And I want to start with the white, again, because the black faces will easily go over the white. But if I make a mistake or need to adjust where anything is, then it's much more difficult to paint over. Okay. The only slightly awkward thing about working on the concrete or the casting is that it's, I don't know how to explain it, kind of sticky sometimes. Okay. Make sure I get the little edges down here. And I'm quickly kind of just putting on a second coat as I go, since these are really fast drying. Get in those little cracks there. I'm gonna do 3 calico cats anyways. I don't know what I'll actually do the other ones yet. I wanted to do more cats. I was thinking of some gray and black striped. We'll see. See how these turn out, I guess. That'll be a big part of the decision if these actually come out okay or not. I need to get a little bit more paint in my palette here in a second. And yeah, these are just my little, I don't know what you call them, offcasts or whatever. Just extras from the other stuff that I've been making. So they're not perfect. They're just little extras that I thought I'd throw something together on, just so I'm not wasting stuff. I probably end up with a good cup of extra plaster when I do these, when I do my tea lights. Well, when I want to have extras, because I've got the recipe down pretty good now. I don't have to have extras. What is that? So these are going to be ladybugs, I guess you could say, dressed up as cats. There. That's a pretty good coat. Let me get this quickly rinsed off, and then we'll get their little black faces on. Okay, let's go back to this one. This one already should be dry. Geez, drop it, why don't I? Gosh, some days. All right. Black. Have a stray. There. Thank goodness. Gee. Like that shouldn't have taken that long. Okay, let's get in here with this one. right, let's get some eyes in here. Want to get their eyes on real quick. Oh, that's right. I need more white. How about you, lady? Scoop. Thank you very much. So we've got their eyes on. Let's get their wing. And then we're gonna know where to put their spots. Let me find the correct brush today. Give or take about center. I actually need to lift her up. Okay. And she looks more like a cow right now than a cat, but okay. We'll get there. All right, so there's the wings. Oops. Apparently I had a little dot of black somewhere. All right. I need to do a couple of things here. Let's see. You guys are completely dry now, right? I do believe so. See if I am good enough to do this with my detail brush. Seems like I may need to come back through and put a little black line along the top of the underside of the mushroom. Make it a little more clear, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not. This is already way past my normal brush skills. Okay. Hopefully somebody says, oh yeah, I can tell those are mushrooms. All right. Okay. For right now, though, I'm going to leave that as is. Now, drawing wiggly lines for the underside of a mushroom is one thing. Straight lines for cat ears is completely another. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Let me get just a general outline here. It's upside down. I just want to get an outline of the ear on here so that I can move forward with the pattern. Whoops. Nope, that one's actually kind of small, so let me get that more up here. I know what I'm doing. Have to be still a little taller. Okay, I don't even know if you guys can actually see that. It is so light, but there that is. Now then, now that I sort of know where the ears are, I can come in with my detail brush. Okay. I'm not all that great at improvising with this stuff, but you know what? If I had thought about it sooner, I could have added a tail. That would have been cute. Did I just wipe white onto you? Well, good thing I had a black on my paintbrushes now. Okay. All right. So we've got 3 with ears. While I've got this particular brush in my hand, I'm actually going to give them their eyelashes. Whoops. If I had had a bigger surface, a nose would have been great. Whiskers would have been cute. But we're here, so we're okay. All right, girls, you got your eyelashes, your eyes on. Get this paintbrush washed. Where's my orange? I've got this burnt orange that I think is going to be perfect for a little calico kitty. Hopefully. I don't need much, just a teeny tiny few little drops, I'm sure. All right, let's get some spots. Let's do some fun little wiggly spots. Let's see. I'm just going to kind of let the brush go wherever it wants to go. Looks like I need a second coat. Okay. Just kind of doing some random little patterns. Whatever. Okay. This edge is a little rough and I don't like that so much. There. Okay. All right, so you've got 2 spots. Let's try not to make yours in the same area. How about we do something here? Gonna go right along that wing. What do we want you to have? Have a cute little stripe there. And I'm just giving all these little spots a second coat as I'm going in here. Otherwise, you can clearly see through that. So this one actually needs a little more here. And then we got to make a little tiny black spot or two, don't we? Yeah. Okay. The only thing I'm trying to do is avoid between the ears because she is going to have antennas. Actually, let's go ahead and pull this right off there. Okay. And you, what do we want to do with you? What if you have the black spot that just comes way down here? Okay. Where did my other thing go? Okay, here we go, here we go. So let's do the eyes. I need a little bit more black paint. Just a smidge. Just so my tool sits properly in there. Or else we're gonna have uneven eyeballs and that'll be weird. Okay. I don't know if I want to actually put pink inside their ears. Leaving them this just kind of thin lines actually doesn't look that bad, in my opinion. Might go a little bit thicker. I don't know. All right, but in the meantime, okay, let's get you ladies situated. Let's make sure I'm using the right brush and let's get some antennas. Ooh, that's a big thick one. Where I actually am, I don't have all my tools together. All right, let's see if I can find one of my dot art tools here real quick. What did I do with it? Ah, ha, ha, ha. I already had it out. Jeez, look at me. Okay. the black part of the eyes. That could still be dry enough. Let's wait. Let's wait though, just to be 100%. I'm just trying to make the ears a tiny bit thicker. Okay. What do we think? Should we put pink inside there? Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see, what color pink? Probably soft pink, huh? I'm not even gonna put any in my palette. I'm just gonna do it from here. Okay. Last little touch here, maybe make this a little bigger. There. There. I think they're cute. I think they're cute. Okay, just gonna have a little dot there. Just thought that was cute. Okay. What I'll do I still have that? Yeah. Come here, lady. I want you to have a dot, but I don't want it to be so regular. So let's pull it out just a little. Okay. All right. And that's going to do it for those guys. Let's see. Try really hard to put a little bit of an outline on this. Okay. Dang, these are fun though, let me tell you. This is nerve-wracking like crazy though. Whoops. Oh, I forgot. Wait, back up. Hold on. We're almost done. We're not though. Okay, I tell you, it's the first time I've ever done anything like that. Whoops, and I went off the line right there. I really do have to fix the sides though, and I'll just do that off camera at some point. Sometime before I seal them, I don't know when. trying not to be impatient, but it's kind of hard. There. All right. Let's take a quick peek here. Make sure my little ladies don't need anything else. I think we're good. I really think we're finished. All right, those little mushrooms. Oh my God. I don't know that I'm ever going to do those again. Oh my God, they turned out cute. Okay. Let's get everybody together. Say hi, ladies. All right. Okay. All right. So which ones do you like better? Do the mushrooms look like mushrooms? Or do you like the little calico kitties? They're adorable. Well, actually, let's see. Maybe I can raise this up just a little bit more until you guys get their full view. Okay. Let me know, guys. Let me know in comments what you think. Should I do more of either one of them? Like I said, they're really fun. I've been really busy working on other stuff. But it's really relaxing. So, all right, guys, if anyone made it this far, as usual, please stop, subscribe, give a like if you do enjoy it, and stop by and see me again next time. I certainly do appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic night. Take care. And again,